The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And this will not be returned to start the game. The new rule here in effect. A fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Here, look at this Baltimore defense.
They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
They held them to just 13 points in the game. And truthfully, you can't expect them to play much better than that. That's excellent defense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing now is Geno. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Seahawks are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
They'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Jackson going to keep it running right.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jackson.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
indeed go for it with Jackson. Pass taken in by his good tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now to the fourth down conversions results in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Here's Jackson to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Back to the running game with Swift. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. They run with Mostert off the option. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
This now a 3rd and 4. He finds his target, Beckham. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And he is going to have the Ravens first down as they wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Mostert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Now Jackson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That thing blown up by the defensive effort of Chandler Jones. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Geno now to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Now he's loose at the 40. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 97 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good to make it 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So a 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Now it's Jackson. He'll find Swift out of the backfield.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Jackson. Well, looking deep here for Flowers.
And this is taken in at the 5. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 70 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jackson now on the move to his left. And he is into the end zone for Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens have got it back to within a score.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
That's taken in by Eskridge, complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
A quick throw out to Lockett.
So no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Geno. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Back to throw, Smith. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And Jackson going to hold on to it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First and 10 at the 11.
Here's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Open man is Duvernay. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Now on 4th down, they throw a deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. And now Metcalf going to get a chance to run. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It was Jadeveon Clowney who got upfield for the stop.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And Smith's throw into the hands of Fan. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And coach is always hard finding the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. He had to put on the mark. I'm not sure he got there.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another 1st down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Jackson. It's caught by OBJ. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down. Throwing is Jackson.
That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert.
And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Raheem Mostert,
A 16-yard touchdown.
and the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Dwayne Eskridge.
And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and the lead is down to 2. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now
He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
72 yards.
And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, look.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Here's Moore. He will return it. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Now Gino on first down.
He completes this to Walker.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
Shedding the tackle. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Throwing now is Gino. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Seahawks have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Gino's going to throw. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Flowers going to go in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Oh, here Lockett with a chance to run it. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. They run again with Walker. this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Apparently we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. Myers' kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there. All that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, middle.
Here's Jackson. Pass complete. It's likely. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now Jackson. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Here's 2nd down. Jackson. Into the hands of Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. Clock now under 30 ticks and running.
Brings us 2nd and 8.
Throwing, Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. So the victory here for Seattle. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the fourth quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the fourth quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right, that reserve tank.